Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be kicking off Travis Town. So by the end of this episode, Donald and Goofy will finally be joining the team, which is good. Now there are 10 collectible items called postcards in Travis Town. So the first one is actually up here on the fan. Yep. And the second one we want to grab is actually on top of one of the roofs of the houses in the middle here. So we'll just push over one of these boxes and grab that one as well. Then what we want to do is actually head into the accessory shop, which is the building we're climbing on top of. So once you're in there, you can talk to Sid, and that's going to progress the story. Okay, so just make sure you jump up here and grab the, I think it's a nickel shard? Yep. Okay, so save your game if you need to, and then what we want to do is head over to District 2 to get the story to keep going. Okay, so I just cut that a little bit shorter so you guys don't have to watch me whack stuff, but right, so head straight up here, grab a chest. There's a couple of chests in this area that we want to grab just while we're here, and then we can get back to Sid in the accessory shop to continue the story.
Come on!
So jumping in this game, if you want to extend your jump a little bit further, you can actually do a mid-air attack. It gives Sora a little bit of extra distance, and it's helpful in some places.
Come on!
So this place here is called the Gizmo Shop. It's actually one of the best places to farm some levels and gold early on. So the deal is you run in here and the enemies will keep doubling for a while. So I've cut out the fight again so that you don't have to watch me, but it goes from 1 shadow to 2 to 4 to 8 to 16. And all you have to do is go about 2 screens away, and the enemies there.
Come on!
It's also a very small area, which is really helpful for collecting all of the items and stuff that drop. They can't go very far. Okay, now that we're through here in the alleyway, there's just a couple extra chests.
Come on!
These guys off.
Come on!
Okay, so you got this one over here. Potion. And then we want to move one of these boxes so that we can get up onto the balconies there.
Yeah.
Yep, so a pretty stone, they can be sold for about 30 gold or money, whatever. Later on, you'll actually be able to go in these doors. Potion. Okay, so this place over here is actually the Dalmations house. So all throughout the game, you are going to be finding chests that will have, I think it's 3 or 4 Dalmatians in the chest. 3, I think. Because yeah, there'll be 33 of them. So the deal is you collect the puppies, they return here, and you can come back here every so often just to see if the parents there have, you know, like just rewards and stuff for you. If you manage to collect all 99, you'll actually get a full set of gummy blocks, which is really, really great to have just for building out the ship that you'll be using to travel between worlds. So like I said, we just want to head back to Sid. Now just quickly, before you leave here, if you have the sliding dash ability, because you picked the sword at the start, unequip it. It makes parrying hell.
They'll come at you out of nowhere,
Who are you?
and they'll keep on coming at you, as long as you continue to wield the Keyblade. But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Now, let's see that Keyblade.
What? There's no way you're getting this.
All right, then have it your way.
Okay, so the reason you wanted to make sure you have that sliding dash unequipped, if you have learnt it already, is that it's going to make parrying these fireballs just basically impossible. You want to keep Squall at roughly at around this distance, because basically the only attack he has is the fireball. You want to hit it back at him, it'll stun him, give you the chance for a full combo. Then run away, parry, repeat, obviously. Just don't do that. But if you do need to heal, you can run away as well. He'll follow you anywhere in this first district. But so long as you don't have that sliding dash equipped, you should have no problem parrying these fireballs. They're basically very, very similar to Rocker's fastball from Destiny Islands. You pretty much want to attack. At the last second, you see the fireball forming in his hand, so now. Just before the animation of the fireball leaving his hands, and you should get it pretty. Yeah, there you go.
No way. I can lose.
Now you're gonna...
Oh, you're slipping, Leon.
I went easy on him. Looks like things are worse than we thought. A lot worse.
Usually I try not to talk over the top of cutscenes, but there's actually no voiceover for this cutscene. Interestingly, this was added for the final mix, basically to explain or bridge the gap between where we saw Riku on Destiny Islands and how he ends up in the next scene after this that we see him. So obviously, because it was added later, the voice actors never did the voiceover for it at the time.
Gosh, there's nobody here. Sure is spooky.
Actually, I'm not scared.
Excuse me, did the king send you?
Come on, lazy bum. Wake up. You okay?
I guess.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want. Because you wield the Keyblade.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kairi.
Kairi? Who are you talking about? I'm the great ninja Yuffie. I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
The Keyblade.
Yeah, we had to get it away from you to shake off those creatures. It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
It was the only way to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long. Still, hard to believe that you, of all people, are the chosen one.
Oh,
Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Okay, you know there are many other worlds out there besides your castle in this town, right?
Yeah?
But they're supposed to be a secret.
They've been secret because they've never been connected. Until now. When the Heartless came, everything changed.
The Heartless?
The ones who attacked you, you remember?
Those without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
And Sam?
He was studying the Heartless. He recorded all of his findings in a very detailed report.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Scattered?
Too many worlds.
Oh, then maybe the king went to find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We've got to find him quick.
Red! First we need that key.
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
Exactly.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade. That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
The Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
So, tough luck.
How did all this happen? I remember being in my room. Wait a minute! What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kairi!
You know what? I really don't know.
Okay, so there are two chests in this room we need to get. The first one, you've got to strike the clock a whole bunch of times until you hear a particular chime, and a chest will appear. For the second one, you just talk to Yuffie, and she'll tell you that the Keyblade opens all sorts of locks. Try it out on the chest in the middle of the room, and that'll open that for you. So that was the chime there. So there's our mithril. Talk to Yuffie. Pop this one open as well. Now all that's left is to talk to Squall.
Yuffie, go!
Yuffie!
Sora, let's go!
Okay, so this is your intro to another new Heartless. So this one is called the Soldier Heartless. So basically they have an 8% chance to drop something called a Spirit Shard, which you'll need for Synthesis later on in the game. 2% chance for a Potion, 1% chance for a Protect Chain. So, I mean, if you do want to spend some time fighting them before you leave Traverse Town, you can grab enough Protect Chains if you really wanted to outfit everyone. Totally up to you though. So by making your way back here, we'll be able to save back in the shop with Sid. Also grab an item from Ares. And then what we want to do is make our way to the 3rd district. So that's where we're going to find the boss. There's another postcard in there, don't forget it. So by taking the time to save, it means that if you have any trouble with this boss, which hopefully you shouldn't, but if you do, you'll be able to reload, go back and maybe spend some time grinding a couple of levels at the Gizmo Shop, which was that one area with the huge amount of Heartless that spawned that we went earlier on.
Oh. Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
Let's go get him! Goofy!
The key!
Okay, so Donald and Goofy have officially joined the party from here. So, just defeat these guys, shouldn't be too difficult, and then the boss will be up next. Okay, so this boss consists of 5 different parts. You've got 2 legs, 2 arms, and basically the head and the torso. So the head and the torso kind of count as just one there. You want to start off and just pick one element of the boss and just work until you destroy it. Each one will drop a bunch of healing items. The boss has 400 HP total as well, and at the end of this fight you'll get 110 experience, as well as a new accessory for the Brave Warrior. Now, ideally you probably want to go for his arms first, followed by the feet, and then the body. just going for whatever's closest at this point.
Come on! Here! So, you were looking for me?
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the king.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh,
No frowning, no sad face, okay?
yeah, you gotta look funny, like us. Yup. Whoa.
This boat runs on happy faces.
Happy?
That's one funny face.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Double duck.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
All for one for all.
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it?
Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's lackeys. Slug on the eyes, they're all bilge rats by the look of them.
You're no prize yourself.
Shut up!
Enough! The Keyblade has chosen him. Will it be he who conquers the darkness? Or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite useful.
Okay, so if you did manage to beat Squall when you first encountered him, you'll get an extra item. Yep, here we go, an elixir. Alright. So we're about to get a bunch of other stuff as well. Pretty sure Goofy gives us dodge roll, which you definitely want to equip. Donald, yep, is giving us fire. Okay, so the way that magic works in this is the damage is based off of your max MP. So in the case of fire, okay, so fire does damage equal to your max MP plus 20. So if you've got well, I've got 2. Okay, so if I cast fire, it'll do 22 damage. Now here, these guys are going to tell us about Trinity marks. So at the moment, we can only use the blue Trinities, but as we sort of progress, we'll unlock the ability to use some of the other ones as well. Red, green, white, stuff like that. There's a couple of those we want to get before we leave. So here's the second one. Now, if you haven't gone and visited the Dalmatians already, Squall will sort of prompt you to here, saying he's worried about them. Go visit them. Don't forget as well that there is an item and an accessory shop here in Traverse Town, so you can actually buy a new shield and new wands for Donald and Goofy. If you've got the money, I definitely recommend it. I usually go for the attack-based ones early on, until about level 30, when these two get more useful abilities. So we're actually making our way to the top of the Gizmo Shop that you can get to now. You can actually grab a couple of items up here. And there's also another postcard that we're after. Okay, so this postcard, yeah, is literally just in the corner there. I don't know how anyone would find that without knowing it was there. Okay, so there is a blue Trinity. Just make sure you interact with that. That's actually a shortcut between the 3rd district and the 1st district. Blue Trinity's up here. And so the last thing we should have to do here, just making sure there wasn't any other items that fell. So the last thing we have to do is activate this door here. So this actually leads out to Merlin's house. Just head inside there for a couple of cutscenes, another blue Trinity, and then that's pretty much where we'll finish today's episode, guys. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys next episode in Wonderland. Cheers, bye.
There's something about this musty place. It reminds me of the secret place back home, where we used to scribble on the walls. Remember?
Kairi?
Sora?